Welcome back on another little work trip out. I'll show you where I am just now. Can anybody guess where I am? Yes, it looks like a horse racing track. And this looks like the stand. Is it familiar to anybody? Got a cathedral there, or a spire in the background. Might give something away. Yeah, well, I'm down on my travels again for work. Still a bit wintry. What's that in the background there? Bit of a river behind me. I'll give you a clue, that's a River Severn. And I'm going to go for a little walk down here and see what else we've got. Jogging. That looks a bit rubbly there, but I'm guessing there might be some grass on there at some point of the year. There's a little river at the back. Looks like a caravan. Don't think it is. I think up there's got a sign on it saying the weighing room. Lots of fields around here, so it's a racetrack, isn't it? Looks like a commentary position. It's the boat club over there. Down there we've got a canoeist going out. Lovely day, lovely afternoon at the end of February. Riverside Park, Grandstand Road, Racecourse, Canoe Club, Boating Club. We're going to go and take a little walk into Worcester. Up here we've got the train bridge crossing over into Worcester. Don't know where it comes from. It looks like it's heading towards Bristol. Not seen any trains come over it yet. Over to the right and then left is north. That's an interesting tree just coming up. You don't see stuff like that every day. It's on the northern riverfront. It looks like it's been chopped away. It's grown a few bits. £10 for a boat trip, £8 for a kid. Obviously not running at this time of year. That's where you go down there. It's a bit silty there, it's obviously flooded in the past. Somebody peeking at through the curtains at the pub at me. Still get self-conscious. People look at me when I'm filming, it's a bit, still don't feel comfortable with it yet. Seems to be quite a lot of car parks here as well. Right next to the river. I'm parked in an Aldean Range car park, which is on the south side of the river, which is a quiet bit. Cost me £2 for 3 hours to park up. And that is All Saints Church. It's a fairly small one. Little section over there, Chapel Walk, seems to go to a nice little sort of done-up area. shops and restaurants. This is practice amongst many things. Walking and talking with a camera. Still, it's a few months ago when I last filmed in Gloucester, and I was walking around feeling pretty nervous in a town centre. Let's go and have a look up here. I'm still picking out the quieter routes. This is the side of the college. And again, not a major fan of ruins, but just through there's a massive spire. I'm not going to go walking up shopping streets. Too many people. It's like building a little path here as well. Just explaining what's going on with this, what it was. But you've got to make a feature out of these kind of places, haven't you? If you've got them, you've got to look after them. No matter how old they are. Loads of nice flower beds over there and a pathway being made. Don't know what it was. But yeah, you've got to look after them. Stuff like that will bring visitors into the city. Nice sort of path there running around the back, making some nice gardens and up. Some ornamental stone paths and things. That's St Catherine's Spire, which apparently has got the ruins buried underneath the grass. An ancient church. Said I wasn't going to do the centre, but Edward Elgar is some sort of composer, isn't he? Five Guys, Cosy Club, Cathedral Square Shopping Centre, The Botanist, all bar one. Kind of cool. Yeah, another impressive cathedral. I'm going to go take a walk down the side because the roads are very busy and noisy. Lots of work going on at this cathedral as well, new paths being put in, new roadways being put in around the front. That's interesting. Never knew that. Edward Elgar, master of the King's music, composer of Land of Hope and Glory and the Enigma, lived here, 1861 to 1863. We all know Land of Hope and Glory, don't we? Facing right opposite the cathedral. More ruins in the back there. Go and see what they are. Yeah, so just kind of walking round really, killing a bit of time. But it's lovely here in the summer. A lot of places. Something about cathedrals, people are drawn to them, aren't they? Town centres. I'm going to have a look, see what's in there. The Edgar Tower. Don't know if you're allowed to go in there. Let's go have a look. And this is round the back of the cathedral. Looks very pretty. More private parking, maybe university buildings, college buildings. There's the place again. It's the sort of place where I'd expect solicitors to be housed, or the council. Choir house. Definitely looks like college or university buildings. With a big hall there in front of the cathedral. Normally you get councils take over buildings like this. So the town council. Or just offices and things. You never know if I can get out of here. There's another entrance to the cathedral there. So this place was home to Benedictine monks in the 16th century. Very pretty area. Follow these two ladies, see if I can find a way out. Oh, this is nice. This obviously brings you out further along the promenade area. More of these weird trees. Don't know if they're actually trees or not. Loads of them. Look like trees. Oh, very pretty though. What on earth are there? No idea. Well, that branch is lopped off.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's been raining a lot lately. But now it's going to be spring.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
That is. Let me tell you this.
Oh, very pretty along the front. Lots of benches. Another swan along the river. It's all very peaceful along the frontier, not covered in shops and cafes and bars. It's nice. This is Cleve Walk. They've got 18 species of bat in the UK and 17 species are breeding here. Good to know. Just in these. It was in the, it was called the boathouse, St Michael's Boathouse. It was in the shape of a boat, but it's actually a gym, which is a shame.
So yeah.
Douglas House Hotel. Looks like graffiti, but it's not. Beautiful looking place, right in the front of the river. There's 3 locks up there, and a lot of cool apartments with balconies and stuff over there. A little bit of a jump. Fucking hell. Jesus. Shit myself. I think that's a seesaw, not a bridge. Yes, again, it's a beautiful day. Don't even know if I can get across this river. Oh, maybe see a way. Again, riverside apartments, quite nice. So it's, you know, it's wildflower meadow establishing, please keep off, which is another way of saying the council haven't got the money to cut it. Really wild in the area. But yeah, pretty nice. Again, hope we can get across the river. I don't see some bridges soon, I'm going to end up swimming across. I've got no idea where I'm going. I'm hoping I can get across these locks here, perhaps. But I think there's another river on the other side of that. And I can hear the water, so it might be some sort of waterfall. Not sure. Let's see if we can get across here. I'm guessing not. No, I don't think you can get across there. There are places to cross, but I don't think you're allowed to go across it. Right, I've done some quick maths, and I think that bridge over there, assuming I can get onto it, will take me across. I think we've got 3 tributaries. 3 lanes of water all converging here. So if I get across there, that should allow me to go on the other side, I think. Watch this space. I've now walked that far. I'm almost in Gloucester, I think. I've gone well out of Worcester town centre. I'm hoping this will start taking me over back across the other way. Nice little walk along this side though. But yeah, this is the way I'm going. Just a footbridge, a cycle path. Hopefully end up on the other side. Yeah, that's a River Severn. And that over there, the bit on the left was all corned off. So they want all the watercraft to go down this way through the lock. So I'm guessing there must be some sort of steep drop or steepish drop. So obviously, a bit like whitewater rafting. Background there, we've got the cathedral. Shows how far I've walked.
Where Bath Road is, you know.
Sorry?
Bath Road.
I'm not local, sorry, I wouldn't have a clue.
Okay.
It's just taken me 2 hours to get across the bridge. I don't know my way around, sorry. Fancy getting asked for directions. on a path at the side of a river. I couldn't find my way across the river, let alone tell her where Bath Road is. Never mind. Lots of people walking the dogs down here. But I realised how... Now I realised why boats don't come this way. And it's as I thought. Anyway, I hope the picture's okay. Since I did a Gloucester video a couple of months back, my last little walk around. Oh no, I think I walked around the river. I walked around a lake in Birmingham as well before. Excuse me, work before Christmas. So since then, we treated ourselves to a Pocket 3 Osmo DJI. So it's all singing, all dancing. We were ready to upgrade anyway instead of using a phone. And I said to the missus, why don't we just treat ourselves to the best one that there seems to be at the minute for this blogging malarkey? You know, because otherwise we'll trade up a little bit and then... otherwise we'll trade up a little bit and then we'll keep looking at this and go, oh, you know, maybe in a couple of years we'll get one. Not being totally satisfied with what we've got. So we decided to take the plunge and just go for the DJI Pocket 3, which obviously allows you to do things like this. So that is why that's why they've got orange buoys up there to stop boats from travelling down here. Obviously a little bit of a step in the waterfall there. So yeah, you'd only be coming down there on a barge. You'd know about it, wouldn't you? Straight into the trees, crash, bang, wallop. Anyway, so yeah, we've decided to upgrade to the best one. We've got lots of days out planned this year. Lots of places we want to go, lots of places we want to film, lots of places we want to blog if I can get my confidence up to be able to talk a bit more regularly. Obviously we've got holiday to go in the middle of summer, back to Cyprus, which should be nice. Plenty of days out with work, working away. I'm hoping to get up to the north end of Scotland at some point, if projects allow. Or maybe some remote places I wouldn't normally go. But yeah, the more I can film, the better it is really. I just want to capture. It's like putting little pins on a map of where you've been and where you're going. So it's partly for that. It's partly to just log where I've been really. Now we're at the other end of where the crane was. Can you see that? We're on the right side of the river to where I'm parked. But yeah, a lovely day. This would be nice. There's those cool apartments over the other side of the river now. Nice place to live if you can afford it. This is a nice town centre in the sense the centre's just up there, and then quite often these river towns have pathways along the side of them. York, for example, is really busy. But it's nice that you can literally walk for 5 minutes and you're in countryside. It's not often you get that, but it makes it a pleasurable place to walk around. But yeah, as usual, can't tell you anything about the history of the place. Not really that bothered, in all honesty. I just like walking around nice places, especially when the sun's shining. So I'm not a massive history buff. Not interested in old churches, cathedrals too much, although they make nice filming stops. But I just like to see what a town has to offer, and if it looks like a desirable place to live. Not seen much about the outskirts of Worcester yet. I'm staying on the north part of Worcester, and then I'm working in Redditch tomorrow. Won't have time to film anything tomorrow, unfortunately. I think Redditch is a bit of a smaller place, but it's just nice to log where I'm going. Yeah, so we saw the sign over the other side of the river. Interesting story, this. Apparently 17 out of 18 available species of bat. "17 out of 18 available species of bat in the UK live in this area. For whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe they like Worcester sauce. I like Worcester sauce myself. And I was going to look for a chippy last night, and I went about 10 minutes away from my hotel, just following the sat nav. And then I noticed all the street lights. Well, first of all, I hit a roundabout and all the street lights were red, as in red bulbs. And then further up the street, as I was travelling, it was all red bulbs again. Obviously, a load of tree line sort of streets, you know, new estates either side of it. But all the bulbs were red, and it did actually make it a bit harder to drive. Obviously, you've got your beam, your full beam, that kind of thing. But it puzzled me. I didn't Google it last night, so I was asking somebody in work today whether they knew what they were for. She didn't. We spoke to another guy, and he said, "Yeah, it's for the bats." I said, "What do you mean it's for the bats?" And he said, "Yeah, it makes for more ambient lighting. That means that the bats are happier, something. Not quite sure what. Obviously, they don't like the bright lights, but the red light is a bit dimmer, and it's better for their eyes. So they're obviously encouraging bats, the bat population in the area. But I've never seen anywhere in the country, and I've travelled everywhere in this country. I've never seen red street lights before, but that's it. It's for the bats. I did actually film some of the street lights as I was coming through them, because you don't see them. So I might have a look back at that footage, see if any of it's usable, and then I'll stick it up here just to show you what I mean. But yeah, it was very dark, and it just made for a darker environment going down the street. I wasn't too worried being in a vehicle, but if you're walking up and down that street, I'm not sure you'd be too happy about it. But bats there. There you go. That's for any cathedral fans in the house. Love a bit of cathedral in. Always look very dominant on the skyline, don't they, cathedrals? Beautiful. And I think that's that little house that I walked past. Came down the side and came out from a gate underneath it somewhere. And there's all the weird trees on the waterfront, which is very odd. They're very pretty. There's some nice big houses up there as well. Probably care homes now. Hotels perhaps. Very nice. Some people like to jog. I like to walk. The missus likes to cycle on a bike. You get a lot of this down south, don't you? Nice rivers, hopefully unpolluted. Nice rivers up in North Yorkshire, Scotland as well. But they seem to like the boating and things down here, southern England. A couple of canoes there, I think. Sculls, I don't know what they're called. Boats. Obviously there's another place here with the launch from. Loads and loads of swans over there. There's a swan sanctuary around here somewhere, apparently. But yeah, they're all being fed. Dozens of them. But yeah, it's a nice part of the world. The north of England's got its beauty spots as well. Lake District, North Yorkshire, Moors. Plenty of great places. Look at that. Some of that swans there. I think they're being fed. Yeah, the lady there with swan food on a high vis. Obviously the swans love this stuff, whatever it is. So that's swan cocaine. Not bothered about the bread over there. They clearly know that this woman's got the good stuff. I don't know what she's doing. Don't think I've ever seen so many swans in one place. Just watching down the steps for now. Seriously, how many swans are there? Loads over on the other bank as well, look. All making their way over here. I believe just over the other side of this Premier Inn is Worcester Cricket Ground. Or Worcestershire Cricket Ground as they call them. They're named after the counties, aren't they? So you've got canoe clubs, boat clubs, race course all on the river. Cricket ground just over there as well, probably beautiful in the summer. It bore me stupid, to be honest. Don't like cricket. But it's a nice sit in the sunshine, isn't it? But yeah, that's just over the other side near the Premier Inn's right next to it. Pretty much overlooking it. Probably get some rooms that overlook there. Dead handy, if you're a fan. Nice little view over the river at St Catherine's Tower that they're refurbishing all the pavements on. Cathedral's up there. And the other church is over that side. But yeah, it's a very, very pretty front. Not as many restaurants along the front as I would expect there to be. There's a couple, maybe 2 or 3 that I've seen. But you go to York, it's full of stuff along the front. Maybe a little bit higher up, but yeah, very pretty, peaceful sort of place to be. I like it. Right on the opposite side of the road, little park, Cripplegate Park. I think it's going to be small, this. I'm just parked around the corner from here. Flowers will look great in the spring, in the summer, but very, very green in this whole area. Obviously you've got the urban town centre over there, which I didn't really go down, but around here it's nice and there's lots of lovely walks. If you like walking, Worcester's your place. Come for a night out, come for a meal, go for a walk around in the sun. It's great. Again, just across the cricket ground over there, you've got a load of tennis courts here, public tennis courts, and then you've got quite a cool pub, Hickory Smokehouse. Loads of outdoor dining there, kids play area, table tennis, little huts, kind of cool. And the kids play area just through there as well.